International media report that China and South Korea may have contemplated the reunification of the Korean peninsula under Seoul's control and the sharing of mineral rights in the north. But that could be a long way off if it ever happens. Right now, a standoff between North and South Korea remains after the North attacked a southern island a week ago, leaving U.S. Guam as a ready resource at a safe distance. Jeff Marceau has more.
섬광이 터지고 구름 기둥이 올라오면서 주민들이
As the crisis in Korea percolates following the North's attack on the South last week, Guam's role appears to be twofold. For starters, stand by for further instruction in case the situation ever becomes a threat.
Well, let me just say to everybody that Guam is safe. On a regular basis, I communicate with Navy, who's our partner in the area. And if there's any change in status or threat level for Guam, they will certainly notify us. And that's an assurance I've gotten from Navy over the last 2 years.
Then there's always the role of keeping Guam-based military on the ready. Today, veteran journalist and author Eric Margolis reports in the Huffington Post that U.S. forces from Japan, Okinawa, and Guam are on high alert. And just 1 week ago, Tampa Bay Online reported that commander of U.S. forces in South Korea, Army General Walter Sharp, was considering bringing in additional fighter planes from Guam and Japan and asking for an aircraft carrier from the 7th Fleet. Guam is in the 7th Fleet's area of influence. As many as 21 of its ships are forward deployed between here and Japan. Today, a 7th Fleet American carrier strike group is indeed patrolling waters off the Korean peninsula in joint exercises with South Korea, led by commanding officer of the USS George Washington, David Lausman. The strike group's show of force is seen as a deterrent to further North Korean aggression. The Navy will be in the area through December 1st. Although General Sharp has reportedly contemplated summoning fighter jets from Guam, Anderson Air Force Base would neither confirm nor deny deployments. Anderson Tech Sergeant Mike Andriaco stating, "Due to operation security, we do not share information on the specific status of Air Force resources."
Thanks, Jeff. Marines.mil reports on an activity that recently brought Guam and Korea together. Okinawa-based Marines deployed to Guam for certification training in September, while a detachment of those Marines boarded the USS Denver with some sailors for the 60th anniversary of the landing at Incheon in South Korea. Now, U.S. Marines in Okinawa and Hawaii also responded to a Newswatch inquiry onto their level of readiness in the event of further complications within the Korean peninsula. Lieutenant Colonel David Greismer of Okinawa stating, "The Marines in Okinawa are doing what we always do. We're training, we're exercising, we're always on ready. We're here for peace and security in the region." Lieutenant Colonel Curtis Hill told Newswatch, "As America's expeditionary force in readiness, U.S. Marine Corps forces are always ready to respond to crisis, from disaster response and humanitarian assistance to armed conflict."